Hari Om all. We are ready to begin the first day of Navaratri Satsang. I take it that all of you have all your requirements available. We will begin the preliminaries and purification. Sprinkle water all around you on the Vedi and on yourselves. Om Pavitraha Pavitro Va Sarvavasthangato Piva Yahasmaret Pundari Kaksham Sabahya Bhyantaraha Shuchi. Sip water from the palm of your right hand 3 times, once for each mantra. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Now rinse your hands. Om Hrishikeshaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Put on a kus ring on the ring finger of the right hand. Om Pavitresto Vaishnavyo Saviturva Prasvautnami Chidrena Pavitrena Suryasya Rashmabhi Tasyate Pavitripati Pavitraputasya Yata Kama Pune Tachakeyam. Now using your thumb, put a chandan paste tika on your forehead. Om Chandanam Bandhate Nityam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadam Harite Nityam Lakshmir Vasatu Sarvada. Now light your Lakshmi lamp or a clay lamp and an agarbatti. Om Bhodhipa Tvam Brahmarupa Andhakara Nivaraka Imam Maya Kritang Pujang Grihas Tejo Pravardhaye. Om Deepaya Namaha. Om Vanaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhadyo Gandhuttama Agreyah Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratikrishatam. Sprinkle some water on the Vedi to Dharti Mata. Om Prithvi Tvaya Dhrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnuna Dhrita Tvancha Dharya Man Devi Pavitram Kuru Chasanam. Taking some flowers and white rice in your hands, put your palms together and appeal to Bhagwan for blessings and auspiciousness as we begin this Navaratri Puja. Om Swasti na Indro Vridashravaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti na Starikshorarishtha Nemihi स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम पयः पृथिव्यां पयः ओषधीषु पयो दिव्यन्तरिक्षे पयोधः पयस्वतिः प्रदिशः सन्तु मह्यम् ओम विष्णोरराटमसि विष्णुः स्नप्त्रेस्थो विष्णुः स्यूरसि विष्णोर्ध्रुवसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वा ओम अग्निर्देवता वातो देवता सूर्यो देवता चंद्रमा देवता वसवो देवता रुद्रा देवता दित्या देवता मरुतो देवता विश्वे देवा देवता बृहस्पतिर्देवतेन्द्र देवता वरुणो देवता ओम द्योः शांतिरंतरिक्षगुं शांति पृथिवी शांतिरापः शांतिरोषधयः शांति वनस्पतयः शांतिर्विश्वे देवः शांतिर्ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव सुशांतिर्भवतु. Offer those flowers and then tie the red string or ordinary white string around your wrist as we chant. ओम येन बद्धो बलिराजा दानवेन्द्रो महाबला तेन त्वाम अभिवद्नामि रक्षे माचल माचल. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Okay, taking flowers and rice in your palms, put your palms together and we will recite the Shanti part, appeal to Bhagwan for peace and tranquility in your lives so that you can focus fully on the puja that we are observing for the next 9 days. ओम आनो भद्रः क्रतवो यन्तु विश्वतो तब्धासो अपरितास उद्भिदः देवानो यथा सदमिद्वृद्धे असन्न प्रायुवो रक्षितारो दिवे दिवे. ओम देवानां भद्र सुमतिर्यजूयतान् देवानां पुंरातिरभिनो निवर्तताम् देवानां सख्यम उपसेदिमा वयम देवान आयुः प्रतिरन्तु जीवसे. ओम तान पूर्वया निविदाहुमहे वयम भगं मित्रम अदितिं दक्षमस्कृधम् अर्यमनं वरुणगुं सोममश्विना सरस्वती नः सुभगामयस्करत्. ओम तन्नो वातो मयो भुवातु भेषजं तन्माता पृथिवी तत्पिता द्योः तद्ग्रावानः सोमसुतो मयो भुवस्तदश्विना शृणुतन्धिष्ण्यायुवम्. ओम तमीशानं जगतस्तस्तु शस्पतिं धियन् जिन्वमवसे पूमहे वयम् पूषानो यथा वेद साम सद्वृद्धे रक्षिता पायुर्दब्धः स्वस्तये. ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्योररिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु. ओम पृषदश्व मरुतः कृष्णिमातरः शुभं यावानो विदथेषु जग्मयः अग्निजिह्वा मनवः सूरचक्षसो विश्वेनो देवा अवसागमन्यः. ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देव भद्रं पश्येम अक्षभिर्यजत्रः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्ट्वा वंशस्तनूभिर्व्यशेमहि देवहितं यदायुः। ॐ शतमिन्नो शरदो अन्तिदेवा यत्रानश्चक्रा जरसन्तनूनां पुत्रासो यत्र पितरो भवन्ति मानो मद्यारि कृषितार्युर्गन्तोः। ॐ अदितिर्द्योर् अन्तरिक्षम् अदितिर्माता स पिता स पुत्रः विश्वे देवा अदितिः पञ्चजना अदितिर्जातम् अदितिर्जनित्वम्। ॐ ऋचं वाचं प्रपद्ये मनो यजुः प्रपद्ये साम प्राणं प्रपद्ये चक्षुश्रोत्रं प्रपद्ये वागोजः सहोजो मयि प्राणपानो। ॐ तं पत्नीभिरनुगच्छेम देवः पुत्रैर्भ्रातृभिरुत वा हिरण्यः नाखं गृभनानः सुकृतस्य लोके तृतीये पृष्ठे अधिरोचने दिवः। ॐ आयुष्यं वर्चस्य ग्वं रायस्पोषमुद्भिदम् इदग्वं हिरण्यं वर्चस्व जैत्राय विशतात्तु माम्। ॐ द्योः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवः शान्तिः ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगुं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ यतो यतः समीहसे ततो नो अभयं कुरु शन्नः कुरु प्रजाभ्यो भयन्नः पशुभ्य। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः सुशान्तिर्भवतु। Offer those onto the bedi. Then take a betel leaf, a betel nut, some white rice, some flowers, a piece of turf, a coin, and a drop of water, holding all of this on your right palm. If you don't have all of this, take whatever of those items that you do have, and in the absence of all of that, just a drop of water will do. We are going to recite the Sankalp. Each of you will recite your own name. When I say the word Nam, Om Hari Om Tat Sat Namah Paramatmane Shri Puran Purushottamay Srimad Bhagavato Mahapurushasya Vishnur Agyaya Pravartaman Sadbrahmne Dvitiya Prahararde Shri Shweta Varah Kalpe Kali Yuge Kali Pratham Charne Africa Khande South Africa Deshe. Take the name of your province, Amuk Prante, Amuk Nagare, the place of the district that you live in, Amuk Sthane, whatever road you live in, Ashwin Maase, Shukla Pakshe, Pratipada Titho, Amuk Gotra, take your own Gotra if you know your Gotra, and your name. Amuk Nama Saparivarasya, Shri Ganesh Gauri Pujanam, Shri Kalash Varun Devta Pujanam, Shri Surya Adi Navgrah Devta Panchupchar Pujanam, Shri Shiv Cha Durga Mata Pujanam, Shri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan Pujanam. Aham Karishyai. Offer that on the Bedi. Now we are going to do Ganesh Gauri Puja. If you have a Murti, then you'll make your offerings in front of the Murti. Otherwise, make your offerings on a betel leaf and betel nut. Take some flowers and do Avahan, inviting Ganesh Bhagwan. And we're going to read his Dhyan mantra as well. Om He He Ramba Tome He He Ambika Traimbakatmaja Siddhi Buddhi Patetraksha Laksha Labha Pitu Pitah Nagasya Nagahartam Ganaraja Chaturbuja Bhushitah Swaidhe Divye Pashankusha Parashvadhe Avahyami Pujartham Raksharthancha Mama Kritaho Ihagdatya Grihanatvam Pujam Kratum Rakshame. Om etante deva savitaryajnam prahurbhyaspati brahmane tene yajmava tene yajipatin tene mamava. Om ganapatiye namaha. Om mano jyotirjushitam majyasya brihaspatir yajmamantotparishtam yagyagwang samimanda dhatu vishve deva sa iham adayantamo pratishtha iti pratishtapya. Om gananantva ganapati gwang havamahe priyanantva priyapati gwang havamahe निधीनात्वा निधिपतिग्वं हवामहे वसो मम अहं जानि गर्भदम त्वमजासि गर्भदम् ओम भूर्भस्वः गणपतये नमः ओम अम्बे अम्बिके अम्बालिके न मानयति कश्चन सशस्ते यश्वतः सुभद्रिकां काम्पीलवासिनि ओम भूर्भस्वः अम्बिकायै नमः ओम इदं ध्यानम् आवाहनम् आसनं समर्पयामि. After that, now sprinkle some flowers as a seed. Om Sumukhaya Namastubhyam Ganadipati Enama Grihana Sanam Ishutvam Vignapunjam Nivarayati Yasanam Samarpayami Ganesham Vikabhyan Namaha. Offer water 4 times. Om Uma Putraya Devaya Siddhivandhyaya Tenama Padyam Grihana Devesha Vignaraja Namostute. Om Ekadanta Mahakaya Nagayagapavitaka Kanadhi Deva Devesha Grihana Jam Namostute. Of a Panchamrit for snan, for bathing. Om Payodadhi Grita Shodre Sharkaramishritektam Panchamritam Grihanidam Snanartham Vigna Bhanjana. Again, offer water for bathing. Om Narmada Chandra Bhagadi Ganga Sangamar Jal Jale Snapito Si Maya Deva Vigna Sanghan Nivareya. Offer 2 pieces of raw cotton for clothing and for Janeo. Om Raktambar Dharadhisha Pashankusha Dhareshwara Vastrudmaya Dattan Grihana Parameshwara Om Surya Koti Samabhasa Nagayagya Pavitaka Suvarne Mule Rachitam Upavitam Grihan Me. Sprinkle some water for Achman. Om Sugandha Mishram Tirtadi Putam Paniya Muktamam Achmanang Grihanatvam Vigniraja Varaprada. Using your ring finger, apply a Chandan Tika to Bhagwan. Om Ishaputra Namastubhyan Namo Mushaka Vahana Gandham Grihana Devesha Sarva Sokhyam Vivardhaya. Now offer the mixture of Abir, Sendur, Kumkum that you already have ready. Om Abirang Kumkuman Cheva Sinduram Bhagyavardhanam Nivedayami Te Natha Grihana Parameshwara Tatha Parameshwari. Offer some white rice, Akshat. Om Akshitan Nirmalan Shuddhan Rakta Chandana Mishritan Grihane Mansura Shreshta Dehime Vimalam Matim. A phool or doob, flowers and a piece of turf if you have. Om Patala Mallika Durva Shatapatrani Vignahrit Supushpani Grihanatvam Vibhuta Priya Sarvatah. Agarbatti Dhoop. Om Lambodara Vishalaksha Dhumra Keto Namo Namah Dhupam Grihana Devesha Vignapunjan Nivaraya Iti Dhupam Agrapayami Ganesham Vikabhyan Namaha. Now light your Aarti Chirag that you got lamp there and do Aarti. If you don't have a lamp, then light a piece of camphor and do Aarti with that. Om Ghritaптаварти Samyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Devesha Rudra Priya Namostute. Now rinse your hands, Hastu Prakshalanam, and offer some Naivedya, that is a mixture of sour milk and sugar, or some prasad, or fruit. Om Bhalachandra Namastubhyam Vignahin Modaka Priya Nana Vidham Grihane Dan Nevidyam Kripaya Prabho. Offer water as well. Om Lambodara Ganadhisha Gauri Putra Namostute Karanana Vishuddhyarthan Jalametad Grihane Me. Offer a betel leaf, betel nut and a coin. Om Hiranyam Rajatam Tamram Yat Kinchit Vakalpitam Upayanam Grihanedam Siddhi Buddhishate Namaha. Now take some flowers and do prarthana to Ganesh Bhagwan. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Suryapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagathitaya Nagananaya Shrutyagya Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste. Bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai, Gauri Mata ki Jai. Okay, we are now going to begin with the Kalash Puja, and you have already arranged the Kalash, you've established it, and we're going to take flowers and rice, do Dhyan and Avahan to Kalash and Varun there. So make all your offerings in front of the Kalsa. Take flowers and rice first. Om Tatvayami Brahmana Vandamanas Shastir Yajamano Havirabhi Ahedamano Varuneha Bodhirusakam Samana Ayuhu Pramoshi Om Bhurbhasva Bhovarna Ihagacha Ihatishta Om Agacha Varuna Vigna Vidvansakaraka Mama Karya Vipridhyartham Stiting Kuru Jaladipa Om Etanti Deva Savitaryam Prahur Brihaspati Brahmane Tena Yakmava Tena Japatin Tena Mahamava Om Dam Dhyanam Avahanam Asanam Samarpayami. Offer that in front of the Kalsa. Then sprinkle water on the Kalsa 4 times. Om Gangadi Tirtha Sambhutam Sutap Tanjala Muktamam Padyam Grihana Devesha Jaleshaya Namo Nama Om Sutirthan Janjalam Shuddham Ganda Pushpaksha Tejitam Argyam Grihana Varuna Sarva Pakti Nivaraka. Now offer Panchamrit for Snan. Om Payodadhi Grita Shodra Sharkara Sambhavam Param Panchamritam Grihanatvam Jaladhipa Namostute. फिर जल से स्नान कीजिए, bathe with water. ओम गंगा सरस्वती कृष्णा सरयू संभवम जलम नाना सुगंध सम्मिश्रम स्नानियम स्वीकुरु प्रभो. चंदन टीका लगाइए. Offer चंदन टीका. Remember to use your ring finger. ओम श्रीखंडं चंदनं दिव्यं गंधाढ्यं सुमनोहरं विलेपनं सुरश्रेष्ठ चंदनं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. Offer Abir, Sendur, Kumkum, Hardi, all that you have mixed there. Om Abirang Kumkuman Cheva Sinduram Bhagyavardhanam Nivedayami Te Natha Grihana Parameshwara. Now offer some white rice on the Kalsa. Om Shuddha Mukta Falabhaistar Akshatahe Shashi Sannibhahe Dyottayami Jaleshatvam Sarva Sampat Karo Bhavaha. Now you should mala ya phool, a garland of flowers should be offered. Om malati mallika dini pushpani ritujani cha prakalpayami varuna sarva bhishta palaprada. Agarbatti dhut. Om chandana guru chandrescha sanyutang gugulanditam घृता भ्यक्तं गृहाणत्वं धूपम वरुण सर्वतः. अब आरती कीजिए. Do आरती with your lamp that is there, or if you don't have a lamp, you can light a camphor and use that. Om Sajjang Sadvartika Yuktam Vahanina Yojitan Maya Dipang Grihana Varuna Shanting Kurudaya Nidhe. हाथ धो लीजिए. Rinse your hands. Then offer some sweet food or naivedya or fruit. Om Sharkara Grita Sammishram Godumam Sadhu Satkritam Pashin Grihana Naivedya Sada Sokhyam Vivardhaya. Then offer water. Om Sushitalan Jalam Shuddham Karapadasya Shodhanam Grihana Parayapritya Jaleshaya Namo Namaha. Offer pan, supari or paisa. जो लौंग और कपूर है वो भी. If you've got clove and camphor, offer that as well. Betel leaf, betel nut, money, cloves, camphor. Om Hemarajat Tamrat Yanyatamam Yanmayahritam Upayananjaleshitvam Grihana Mama Siddhaye. take some flowers, put your palms together and meditate on, invoke Ganga Mata. Om Sarve Samudraha Savitastirthani Jaladanada Ayantu Mama Shantyarthan Durita Kshayakaraha. Offer those flowers. Now take some flowers and do invocation to the devatas that are all invited into the Kalsa. Om Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnu Kanthe Rudra Samashritaha Mulye Tasya Stito Brahma Madhya Matri Ganaha Smritaha Kukshotu Sagaraha Sapta Sapta Dvipava Sundhara Rigvetotha Yajurvedaha Samavedo Shatharvana Angescha Sahitaha Sarve Kalashantu Samashritaha. Offer that on the Kalsa. Now put your palms together with some flowers and do Prarthana to Kalash and Varun Dev. Om Devadano Samvade Matche Mane Mahodadho Utpanno Sihi Tada Kumbha Vidrito Vishnu Naswayam Tvattoye Sarvatirthani Devaha Sarve Tvayi Stitaha Tvayi Tishtanti Bhutani Tvayi Pranaha Pratishtitaha Shivaswayam Tvamevasi Vishnu Spancha Prajapati Aditya Vasa Vorudra Vishwe Devaha Sapaitrikaha Tvayi Tishtanti Bhutani Yataha Kama Phalapradaha Tvatprasadati Yagyam Kartumihe Jalodbhava Sanidhyam Kurume Deva Prasanno Bhava Sarvada. Offer that. Om Bolo Shri Kalash Varun Devtao Ki Jai. Okay, we are now going to do Surya and Navgraha Devtas Puja. You can again place a betel leaf and betel nut on the bedi and make your offerings on that. Take some flowers and rice and do dhyan and avahan to Surya and Navgraha Devta. Om Akrishnena Rajasa Vartamano Niveshan Namratam Martayancha Hiranyayena Savitarathena Devoyati Bhunani Pashan. Offer that. Now take a little bit of white rice and I'm going to take 9 names. For each name, you will offer a few grains of rice on that same betel leaf and betel nut. Om Suryaya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Next name. Om Chandraya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Third. Om Bhomaya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Budhaya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Brihaspataye Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Shukraya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Shanescharaya Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Rahave Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Om Ketave Namaha Iha Gacha Iha Tishtaha. Right, now you're going to offer some chandan tika on the betel leaf and betel nut. Om Idam Gandham. Now offer a few flower petals or a flower. Om Imani Malyani. तब अगरबत्ती धूप अर्पण कीजिए. Offer अगरबत्ती धूप. Om Dhupam Aghrapayami. Then do Aarti. Om Pratyaksha Deepam Darshayami. Now rinse your hands and again offer some sweet food or naivedya or fruit. Om Naivedyam Nivedayami. Then offer some water. Om Achmaniyam Samarpayami. Put your palms together and do Prarthana to Surya and Navgraha Devta. Om ब्रह्मा मुरारी त्रिपुरंतकारी भानु शशि भूमि सुतो बुधश्च गुरुश्च शुक्रः शनि राहु केतव सर्वग्रह शांतिकरा भवन्तु। ओम मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं समर्चनं मया कृतञ्च यतद्भोक्षमद्वं ग्रह देवता अनेन पूजनेन श्री सूर्य आदि नवग्रह मंडल देवता प्रियंताम। बोलो श्री सूर्य आदि नवग्रह देवताओं की जय। We are now going to do Durga Mata's puja together with Shivji's puja. So both will be done together. Take flowers and rice and do dhyan and avahan. Om Dhyaye Nityam Sureyam Yati Gatimatidam Yoga Ka Dharmikamadhyam Tidi Prabhavam Nigamajani Jusham Dhyan Dhara Somam Sodharmisham Dharini Suravara Yanchaya Shankarantam. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayobhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha Shivaya Namah. Om Vidyudam Samaprabham Brigapati Skandastitam Bhishanam Kanyabhi Karbalaketa Vilasadastabira Sevitam Hastes Chakra Gadasi Keta Vishikhans Chapam Gunam Tarjanim Vibhrana Mandalatmikam Shashidharam Durgam Trinetram Bhaje. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Oh, offer that, then take flowers in your palms again and invite Durga Mata and also offer her an asana or a seat. Om Agacha Varde Devi Detta Darva Nishodini Pujam Grihana Sumukhi Namaste Shankara Priye Om Mane Karatna Sanyuktan Nana Manigadanvitam Karta Swaramayan Divyam Asanam Pratigrihitam Ti Avahanam Cha Asanam Samarpayami. Now offer water for washing of the feet. Padya Om Gangadi Sarva Tirtebhyo Maya Parthanayartam Toyame Tat Sukha Sparsham Padyartham Pratigrihitam. Ab Arghya Pani, again water. Om Gandh Pushpakshateryuttam Arghyam Sampaditam Maya Grihanatvam Mahadevi Prasannata Sarvada. Achman Pani, water for Achman. Om Acham Yatam Vaya Devi Bhakti Mesha Chalankuru Ipsitam Me Varandehi Paratracha Parangatim. Snan ke liye jal, water for bathing. Om Jahnavi Toyamanitam Shubhankar Pura Samvitam Snapayami Surashreshche Pamputradi Falapradam. Panchamrit Snan, bathing with Panchamrit. Om Payo Dadhi Ghritam Shodram Sitayacha Samanvitam Panchamritam Ane Nadya Kuru Snanandaya Nidhe. फिर शुद्ध जल से स्नान कीजिए, वेद with clean water. ओम परमानंद बोधाब्धि निमग्नम निज मूर्तये सांगोपांगम इदम स्नानं कल्पयाम यमहाशते. Now we are going to offer clothing and upper body clothing. So if you've got clothing to offer, you may do that, offer that, or you can offer 2 pieces of raw cotton. Om Vastram Cha Somadevatyam Lajjayastu Nivaranam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grihan Parameshwari. Om Yama Shtitya Mahamaya Jagat Sammohini Sada Tasyete Parameshaye Kalpayam Dittariyakam. Offer Chandan Tika. Om Paramananda Sobhagya Paripurna Digantare Grihana Parangam Gandhang Kripaya Parameshwari. Ab Abir, Sindur, Kumkum, Hardi Ityadi Arpan Kijiye. Offer all of these colors. Om Abiram Kumkuman Cheva Sinduram Bhagya Vardhanam निवेदयामि ते नाथ Grihan Parameshwara. If you have kajal, you may offer that. Om Chakshubhyam Kachalam Ramyam Subhage Shanti Karike Karpura Jyoti Utpannang Grihan Parameshwari. Now offer a piece of raw cotton for Saubhagya Sutra, or what we call Mangal Sutra. Om Saubhagya Sutra Varade Suvarna Mani Sanvite Kante Badnami Deveshi Saubhagyan Dehi Me Sada. Offer white rice, Akshat. Om Rajjitaha Kunkumodhena Akshatanschati Shobhana Ameshan Devi Danena Prasanna Bhava Shobhane. Now you may full arpan karo of a flowers. Om Mandari Parijatadi Patali Ketkani Cha Jati Champaka Pushpani Grihane Mani Shobhane. जो पुष्पमाला है तो उसको अर्पण कीजिए. If you have a flower garland, offer that. Om Padma Shankha Japa Pushpahe Shatapatre Vichitritam Pushpamalam Prayachami Grihanatvam Sureshwari. जो बेल पत्र है तो उसको अर्पण कीजिए. If you have बेल पत्र, offer that. Om Amritodbhava Shri Vriksho Mahadevi Priya Sada Bilva Patram Prayachami Pavitrante Sureshwari. Agarbatti Dhoop. Om Dashanga Gugulan Dhoopan Chandana Guru Sanjutam Samarpitam Maya Bhaktya Mahadevi Pragrishyatam. Now do Aarti. Om Ghrita Varti Samayuktam Mahatejo Mahojvalam Dipandasyami Deveshi Suprita Bhava Sarvada. हाथ धो लीजिए, rinse your hands and offer prasad or naivedya or fruit. Om Annam Chaturvidham Swadhurase Shadbhi Samanvitam Naivedyam Griyatan Devi Bhakti Mehya Chalankuru. Om Drakshar Kharjur Kadali Pana Samrakha Pittakam Nari Kela Shujamvadi Falani Pratikrishyatam. Achman water. Om Shitalan Nirmalan Toyang Karpurena Suvasitam Achamyatam Mama Jalam Prasidatvam Maheshwari. फिर पान, सुपारी, लौंग, कर्पूर और पैसा, betel leaf, betel nut, clove, a pinch of camphor, a coin, and if you have elaichi, you can offer that as well. Om Elalavam Kasturi Karpure Sustubasitam Vitikam Mukhavasartham Arpayami Sureshwari. Om Puja Phala Samriddhyarthan Tavagre Swarnamishwari Stapitan Tene Me Prita Purnan Kuru Manorathan. And we're going to do Aarti again. Om Nirajanam Sumangalyam Karpurena Samanvitam Chandrakavani Sadrisham Mahadevi Namostute. Om Namaste Devi Deveshi Namaste Sitaprade Namaste Jagatan Dhatri Namaste Bhaktavatsale. Now take some flowers and do pranam to Mataji. Om Namah Sarva Hitarthaye Jagadadhar Hetave Sashtangoyam Pranamastu Prayatnena Maya Kritah. Om एक बार बोलो जग जननी दुर्गा माता की जय. We are now going to do Lakshmi Narayan Puja. Vishnu Bhagwan's puja will be done. If you have a murti, you may use that, or alternately, you can use a betel leaf and betel nut. Take flowers, Put your palms together and meditate, do dhyan and invite Bhagwan. Om Shantakaram Bhujanga Shayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalinayanam Yogi Bhirdhyan Gamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarva Lokekanatham Om Vishnoratamasi Vishnu Shnaptrestho Vishnu Surasi Vishnu Dhruvasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetva Om Lakshmi Kshir Samudra Rajatanayam Shri Rangadhameshwarim Dasi Bhuta Samasta Deva Vanitam Lokek Deepankuram Shriman Manda Katakshalabdhi Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadharan Tantre Lokek Kumbinim Sarsijam Vande Mukunda Priyam Om Idam Dhyanam Avahanam Asanam Samarpayami. Offer those flowers. Then offer water for the feet. Padya पैर के धोने के लिए. ओम जगदीश्वर रमानाथ नरकारण अवतारक पाद्यं गृहान देवेश मम सुख्यं विवर्धय. फिर अर्घ्य पानी. ओम ऋषिकेश जगन्नाथ नारायण नमोस्ते अर्घ्यं गृहान देवेश सर्वार्थ सिद्धिदायक. आचमन के लिए पानी. वाटर फॉर आचमन. ओम मंदाकिन्यास्तु यद्बारी सर्व पाप हरम शुभम तदिदं कल्पितं देव संपका चंपताम त्वया. पंचामृत से स्नान कीजिए. ओम स्नानम पंचामृतैर्देव गृहान पुरुषोत्तम नाथ नाथ सर्वज्ञ गीर्वाण प्रणति की प्रिय. फिर जल से स्नान करवाइए. ओम गंगा गोदावरी रेवा सरयू यमुना तथा सरस्वत्यादि तीर्थानि स्नानार्थम प्रतिगृह्यताम. Offer raw cotton for clothing and for janeu, 2 pieces. Om Veda Sukta Samayukta Yagya Sama Samanvite Sarvavarna Prade Deva Vasasi Pratigriyatam. Om Brahma Shivadi Devena Nirmitam Brahma Sutrakam Yagyopavita Danena Retam Kamalapatihi. Chandan टीका लगाइए. Offer chandan dot. Om Shri Khandam Chandanam Divyan Gandadhyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surashreshtham Chandanam Pratigrihatam. Offer some til or white rice. Om Akshatanscha Surashreshta Shubradhunascha Nirmala Maya Nivedita Bhaktya Grihana Parameshwara. फिर फूल पुष्प फ्लावर्स. ओम मल्लिकादि सुगंधिनी मालत्यादिनी वै प्रभो मया हृतानि पूजार्थम पुष्पानि प्रतिगृह्यताम. अब तुलसी अर्पण कीजिए. ऑफर तुलसी. ओम तुलसी मंजरी भीर्य पूर्याद हरि हरार्चनम न स गर्भ गृहं याति मुक्ति भागो न संशयम. अगरबत्ती का धूप. ओम वनस्पति रसोद्भूतो गंधाढ्यो गंधोत्तम आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोयम प्रतिगृह्यताम. अब आरती कीजिए. टू आरती. ओम साज्यं च वर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया दीपं गृहान देवेश त्रैलोक्य तिमिरापः. हाथ धो लीजिए. Rinse your hands and offer some prasad or naivedya or fruit. Om Ghrita Pakvam Havishyanam Payasam Cha Sharkaram Nanavidam Cha Naivedyam Vishnu Me Pratigriyatam Omidam Phalam Maya Deva Stapitam Purutastava Tene Me Safala Bhaptir Ave Janmani Janmani. अब आचमन के लिए पानी. ऑफर वाटर. ओम सर्व पाप हरन दिव्यं गंगेयं निर्मलं जलम आचमनम मया दत्तं गृहीताम पुरुषोत्तम. फिर पान सुपारी लौंग कर्पूर पैसा और इलायची. बीट लीफ betel nut clove camphor and इलायची with a coin. Om लवंग कर्पूरयुक्तं तांबूलं सुरपूजितं प्रीत्या गृहाण देवेश मम सौख्यम विवर्धय। अब आरती कीजिए, डू आरती अगेन। ओम चतुर्वर्ती समायुक्तं घृतेन च सुपूरितं नीराजनेन संतुष्टो भवत्वेवं जगत्पति। Pradakshina means you're supposed to go around the murti or the deity 3 times clockwise. Where that is not possible, we sprinkle water around the arti thari. Om yani kani cha papani janmantara kritani cha tani tani vinashyanti pradakshina pade pade. Now put your palms together with some flowers and do namaskar. Om Sashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapita Vasram Sarhi Siruhekshanam Sahara Vakshastala Kostubashyan Namami Vishnum Shirisa Chaturpujam. Bolo Shri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan ki Jai. Shah, ab 2 bhajan hoga. We're going to have 2 bhajans now.
दिन करते मन में जपते नाम विमल शरण पधारो मैया तेरे शरण कमल शरण पधारो मैया तेरे शरण कमल चेती शेरानी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः चेती शेरानी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः जय नारायणी जय जय दुर्गे जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः 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 श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय।
We are now going to recite the 3 stutis from the Durga Saptashati, that is the Devya Kavach, the Argala Stuti, and the Kilak Stuti. So if you have your books available, you can open to that and follow and recite with us. We're going to begin now with the Devya Kavach. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Asya Shri Chandi Kavachasya Brahma Rishihi Anushtup Chandah Chamunda Devata Anganyasukta Matru Bijam Digbandh Devatas Tattvam Shri Jagadamba Prityarthe Saptashati Pathangatvane Jape Viniyogaha. Om Namah Chandikayai Markandeya Uvacha. Om Yad Kuhyam Paramam Loke Sarvaraksha Karannina Yanna Kasya Chidapchatan Tanme Bruhi Pitamaha. Brahmovacha Asti Guhyatamam Vipra Sarvabhutopakarakam Devyastu Kavacham Punyan Tachrushva Mahamuni. Prathamam Shailaputri cha Dvitiyam Brahmacharini Tritiyam Chandra Ghanteti Kushmandeti Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandhamateti Shashtam Katyayaniti cha Saptamam Kalaratriti Mahagauriti Chashtamam Navamam Siddhidhatri cha Naudurgaha Prakirtitaha Uktanyatani Namani Brahmaneva Mahatmana Agnina Dashyamanastu Shatru Madhye Gatorane Vishame Durgame Cheva Bhayartaha Sharanangataha Na Teshan Jayate Kimchit Ashubham Rana Sankate Napadantasya Pashyami Shoka Dukha Bhayan Nahi Yestu Bhaktya Smritanunan Tesham Vriddhi Prajayate Yetvam Smaranti Deveshi Rakshase Tanna Samshayah Veta Samsthatu Chamunda Varahi Mahishasana Indrikacha Samarudha Vaishnavi Garudasana Maheshwari Vrisharudha Kaumari Shikhi Vahana Lakshmi Padmasana Devi Padmahasta Haripriya Shweta Rupa Dhara Devi Ishwari Vrishavahana Brahmi Hamsa Samarudha Sarva Bharana Bhushita Ityeta Matarah Sarvaha Sarva Yoga Samanvitaha Nana Bharana Shobhadya Nana Ratnopashobhitaha Drishyante Ratamaudha Devya Krodha Samakulaha Shankhan Chakrangadam Shaktim Alancha Musalayudham खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशम् एव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गमायुधम् उत्तमं दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानाम् अभयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीथं देवानां च हिताय वै नमस्तेस्तु महारुद्रे महाघोर पराक्रमे महाबले महोत्साहे महाभय विनाशिनी त्राहि मां देवी दुष्प्रेक्ष्य शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनी प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामेन्द्री आग्नेयाम् अग्निदेवता दक्षिणे वतु वाराहि नैऋत्यां खड्गधारिणी प्रतीच्यां वारुणी रक्षेत् वायव्यां मृगवाहिनी उदीच्यां पातु कौमारी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् यतस्ताद् वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहन जया मे चाग्रतः पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वाम पार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे चापराजिता शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्धि व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवो रक्षेत् यशस्विनी त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये यमघण्टा च नासिके शङ्किनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलो कालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तु शाङ्किनी नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जीवायां च सरस्वती दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामाया च तालुके कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नलिकान्नलकूबरी स्कन्धयोः खड्गिनी रक्षेत् बाहु मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीषु च नखञ्चुलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षो रक्षेत् कुलेश्वरी स्तनो रक्षेन् महादेवी मनः शोक विनाशिनी हृदये ललिता देवी उदरे शूलधारिणी नाभो च कामिनी रक्षेत् गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतना कामिका मेढ्रं गुदे महिषवाहिनी कट्यां भगवती रक्षेत् जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी जंघे महाबला रक्षेत् सर्वकामप्रदायिनी गुल्फयोर्नारसिंही च पादपृष्ठे तु तेजसी पादाङ्गुलीषु श्रीरक्षेत् पादधस्तलवासिनी नखान्दंष्ट्राकराली च केशांश्चैर्वोद्भकेशिनी रोमकूपेषु कौबेरी त्वचं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसां मांसान् यस्थि मेदांसि पार्वती अन्तराणि कालरात्रिश्च पित्तञ्च मुकुटेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूडामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नखज्वाला अभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् छायं छत्रेश्वरी तथा अहंकारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्षेन्मे धर्मधारिणी प्राणापानो तथा व्यानम् उदानं च समानकम् वज्रहस्ता च मे रक्षेत् प्राणं कल्याणशोभना रसे रूपे च गन्धे च शब्दे स्पर्शे च योगिनी सत्वं रजस्तमश्चैव रक्षेन्नारायणी सदा आयु रक्षतु वाराही धर्मं रक्षतु वैष्णवी यश कीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च धनं विद्यां च चक्रिणी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षेत् पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन् महालक्ष्मीर् भार्यां रक्षतु भैरवी पंथानं सुपथा रक्षेन् मार्गं क्षेम करी तथा राजद्वारे महालक्ष्मीर् विजया सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत् स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेतु यदि चेत् शुभम् आत्मनः कवचेनावृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्रैव गच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभश्च विजयः सार्वकामिकः यं यं चिन्तयते कामन् तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितं परमेश्वर्यम् अतुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्य संग्रामेष्व पराजितः त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूज्यः कवचेनावृतः पुमान् इदं तु देव्याः कवचं देवानाम् अपि दुर्लभम् यः पठेत् प्रयतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्वितः देवी कला भवेत् तस्य त्रैलोक्येष्व पराजितः जीवेत् वर्ष शतं साग्रम् अपमृत्यु विवर्जितः नश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादयः स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव कृत्रिमं चापि यद्विषम् अभिजानानि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतले भूचराः खेचराश्चैव जलजाश्चोपदेशिकः सहजा कुलजा माला डाकिनी शाकिनी तथा अंतरिक्षचरा घोरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबलः ग्रह भूत पिशाचाश्च यक्ष गंधर्व राक्षसः ब्रह्म राक्षस वेतालः कूष्मांडा भैरवादय नश्यन्ति दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मानोन्नतिर्भवेद्राज्यस्तेजोवृद्धिकरं परं यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमण्डित भूतले जपेत् सप्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावद्भूमण्डलं धत्ते शैशैलवनकाननं तावत्तिष्ठति मेदिन्यां सन्ततिः पुत्रपौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरेरपि दुर्लभं प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादत लभते परमं रूपं शिवेन सह मोदते। ओम जय जय मार्कंडे पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वंतरे देवी महात्म्ये सत्या संतु यजमानस्काम श्री जगदम्बा अर्पणम अस्तु। ओम एक बार बोलो जग जननी दुर्गा काली लक्ष्मी सरस्वती माता की जय। Next we are going to read the Argala Stotra. Om अस्य श्री अर्गला स्तोत्र मंत्रस्य विष्णु ऋषिः अनुष्टुप छंद श्री महालक्ष्मी देवता श्री जगदम्बा प्रीतये सप्तशती पाठांगत्वेन जपे विनियोगः। ओम नमः चंडिकायै मार्कंडेय उवाच ओम जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुंडे जय भूतार्ति हारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। मधुकेटभ विद्रावि विधात्री वरदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि महिषासुर निर्नाशी भक्तानां सुखदे नमः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रक्त बीजवदे देवी चंड मुंड विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि शुंभ सेवन शुंभस्य धूम्राक्षस्य च मर्दिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि वंदितांघ्रियुगे देवी सर्व सौभाग्यदायिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि अचिंत्य रूपचरिते सर्वशत्रु विनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि न तेभ्यः सर्वदा भक्त्या चंडिके दुरितापहे रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि स्तुवद्भ्यो भक्तिपूर्वं त्वां चंडिके व्याधनाशिनी रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देहि सौभाग्यम आरोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विदेहि द्विषतां नाशं विदेहि बलमुच्चके रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विदेहि देवी कल्याणं विदेहि परमां श्रियं रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि सुरासुर शिरोरत्न निर्घृष्ट चरणेम्बिके रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि प्रचण्ड दैत्य दर्पग्ने चण्डिके प्राणताय मे रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वक्त्र संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी शश्वत भक्त्या सदाम्बिके रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि हिमाचल सुत नाथ संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि इंद्राणीपति सद्भाव पूजिते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देवी भक्त जनो देवी प्रचंड दोर्दंड देते दर्प विनाशिनी रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि देवी भक्त जनोद्याम दत्तानंदोदयंबिके रूपं देहि च यं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि पत्नी मनोरमां देहि मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं तारिणीं दुर्ग संसार सागरस्य कुलोद्भवाम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु महास्तोत्रं पठेन्नरः स तु सप्तशती सांख्य वरमाप्नोति संपदाम् ओम जय जय मार्कंडेय पुराणे सावर्णिके मन्वन्तरे देवी महात्म्ये सत्या सन्तु यजमानस्कां श्री जगदम्बा अर्पणम् अस्तु। We are now going to recite the Kilak Stuti. Om Asya Shri Kilak Mantrasya Shiva Rishihi Anushtup Chanda Shri Maha Saraswati Devata Shri Jagadamba Prityartham Saptashati Pathangatvena Jape Vinyogaha. Om Vishuddha Om Namah Chandikaye Markandeyo Vacha Om Vishuddha Jnana Dehaya Trivedi Divya Chakshushe Shreya Prapti Nimittaya Namah Somarda Dharine Sarvameta Vijanmiyan Mantranam Abhikilakam Sopikshemam Avapnoti Satatan Japya Tatpara Siddhyantuchatana Dini Vastuni Sakalanyapi Etena Stuatan Devi Stotra Matrena Siddhyati Na Mantro Noshadhan Tatra Na Kinchit Api Vidyate Vina Japyana Siddhyeta Sarvamuchatana Samagranyapi Siddhyanti Lokashankam Imam Harah Kritvani Mantrayamasa Sarvam Evam Dam Shubham Stotram Vai Chandikayastu Tacha Guptam Chakarasah Samaptirna Cha Punyasya Tam Yatha Vaniyan Pranam Sopikshemam Avapnoti Sarvam Evam Ne Samshaya Krishnayam Va Chaturdasham Ashtam Yamba Samahitaha Dadati Pratigrihanati Nanyathesha Prasiddhati Ittam Rupena Kilena Mahadevena Kilitam Yonishkilam Vidhayenan नित्यं जपति संस्फुटं स सिद्धः स गणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते नरः न चैवाप्यतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि ह जायते नापि मृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत न कुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नम् इदं प्रारभ्यते बुद्धे सौभाग्याति यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यम् इदं शुभम् शनैस्तु जाप्यमानेऽस्मिन् स्तोत्रे सम्पत्तिरुच्यते भवत्येव समग्रापि ततः प्रारब्धमेव तत् ऐश्वर्यं यत्प्रसादेन सौभाग्यारोग्य संपदा शत्रुहानिः परो मोक्षः स्तूयते सा न किंजनः। ओम जय जय मार्कंडेय पुराणे सावर्णिके मनमंत्रे देवी महात्म्ये सत्यासंतु यजमानस्काम श्री जगदम्बा अर्पणम अस्तु। ओम एक बार बोलो जग जननी दुर्गा काली लक्ष्मी सरस्वती माता की जय। We are now going to have two bhajans.
सीताराम भगवान सदा हनुमान राधे कृष्ण की जय।
अच्छा, अब हम लोग ये 3 स्तुति पर कुछ चर्चा करेंगे. We're going to have a little talk on the 3 stutis that we recited. So we begin actually today on a process of renewal or of revitalizing. Actually, we shouldn't just be beginning it today. We should be continuing this process because it should be ongoing. But this 9 days should encourage us to redouble our efforts at renewal and at revitalizing. So we need to revitalize tan, man, or atma, mind, body, and spirit. So we must progress towards divinity. So in order to achieve this renewal or this cleansing, it is vital that any impediments or any negative forces, कुछ बाधा या रुकावट जो हमारे पथ पर आते हैं on our spiritual path, any impediments that come on our spiritual path and slow down our progress must first be removed or at least kept in check. So we begin by appealing to Devi Mata for protection via this Devya Kavach, which we read earlier today. And thereafter, after we've appealed and got assurance of this protection, then we need to acknowledge the existence of what is called the Argala, the next stuti. Argala means a bolt. And that bolt is, like a tower bolt, is meant to open the door to the secrets of the Durga Saptashati. हम इस सप्तशती को किस तरह से समझ सकेंगे? How can we understand it and open this door to the secrets? That means when you open the door to the secrets, it means not only just understood it, but it is applied in your everyday lives. But we can only get all of these benefits of the Durga Saptashati and worship of the Divine Mother if certain conditions are met. And these conditions are hinted at in the Kilak Stuti. तो हम किस तरह हमारे जीवन में मंगलता को आकर्षित करें? How can we attract auspiciousness into our lives? So the physical body in the Kavach, this is what we read, that the physical body is a vehicle through which we can engage in sadhana and experience and understand the supreme soul, the divine presence that is in all of us. So in order for us to be able to experience that, the physical body must be in such a state that it can experience it. If the body is weak, if the body is unprotected, if there is illness, then it is difficult for us to focus on spiritual development. तो हमको देह को मजबूत करना चाहिए और उसको स्वस्थ रखना चाहिए. और सिर्फ देह को नहीं, not only the body and all its, if I can use the word, accompanying machinery, the mind, the body, the intellect, the senses, all of these must be strong and healthy and strong in the positive sense. You cannot have strong senses in the negative sense where it is running behind all material wealth. So these forces that prevent our spiritual development must be kept in check, and for that we are appealing to Devi Mata for protection. And the method that the devotee uses to guard and protect this body is this kavach, this prayer, which acts as an armor, providing divine protection. तो कवच की तरह हमारे देह को रक्षा करते हैं. Just like an armor protects a person who wears the armor, we can wear this armor in the form of a kavach. This kavach is supposed to be our regular prayer to Devi Mata. So we make this prayer, we read this kavach to Devi Mata and have many manifestations. So what does the devotee do? He assigns each part of the body, part by part, to a particular manifestation of Devi Mata. So हर देह के हर अंग को देवी माता को अर्पित करते हैं रक्षा करने के लिए. We are assigning it to Devi Mata for protection. And in this way, the entire body is handed over, as it were, to the deities, to the divine energies of the divine Shakti for care and protection. इस तरह देवी हमको रक्षा करेंगे. This is how she will protect us. And the devotee then, when he has this protection, is free to engage in sadhana without any disturbance, without any distraction. He is unhindered in practicing his spiritual progress. So the kavach, going to the actual kavach, mentions 9 principal names, Mukhya Naam, the most important names of Chandika Devi. And these names are besides the other deities to whom the various body parts were assigned. There are, besides the deities to whom the manifestations to whom we've surrendered all the other body parts, besides those Devis, there are 9 key Devis. What are they? Pehla hai Shailputri. Shailputri literally means the daughter of the mountain. And she manifests in the core of inanimate matter as well. And the symbolism is that humko bhi drid hona chahiye. We must be firm like the mountain, like the stone, and firm in our bhakti. Bhakti mein drid rehna chahiye. Dharma ke path par drid rehna chahiye. We must be firm on the path of dharma, not deviating. Then Devi Mata is referred to as Brahmacharini. Brahmacharini means existing in Brahman, in the consciousness, in conscious world. She is also referred to as Chandra Ghanta. Chandra means moon and Ghanta is bell. So represented by the half moon shaped bell. She's carrying the half moon shaped bell and representing sound. So that is also a manifestation. Sound is a manifestation of Devi. And this specific sound mentioned here is what keeps demons away, keeps evil away. And therefore we ring a bell when we are doing puja to keep all evil forces away and to attract positive energy. Then the 4th Devi mentioned is Kushmanda. Kushmanda refers to it can literally mean a pumpkin, but it also means the fertile seed. See, the shape of the pumpkin is like the egg that gives rise to creation. Okay, that shape it is. So she is the fertile seed in earth. She is responsible for creation of the world. And many may say, but Brahma is responsible for creation. But you will hear later on that the energy of Brahma is called Brahmani. So Brahma cannot create without Brahmani, without his energy. Okay. Then we have Skanda Mata, the mother of Skanda, who represents, if I can say, the descent or the coming down of the divine energy as Kumara. Kumara is also a name for Skanda, and he came down for the benefit of humanity. We come across this katha in the Ramayana as well. The reason for Lord Shiva marrying was so that Kumar can come into, or Skand can come into existence and destroy certain demons, right? The sixth Devi is referred to as Katyayini. So Katyayini, this name comes because she is the adopted daughter of a sage by the name of Katyayan. And this same Katyayini is also called, she is also called the killer of Mahishasur. She is supposed to be the killer of Mahishasur. And she was worshipped by Sita Mata, by Radha Rani, and by Rukmini. You could guess why they worshipped her. They worshipped Katyayini so that they can get good husbands. Okay. Then we have Kala Ratri. Ratri refers to night. So she, Devi, is the dark night. And in the dark night, there are extreme possibilities, great possibilities of enlightenment in the depths of this night. So in the depths of this Devi, there is possibility of enlightenment. There is possibility of destruction of all the negative forces. So Kala Ratri is often described as one of the fiercest forms of Devi. Right? So she is referred to as Kala Ratri because in that Ratri, there's opportunity for enlightenment. A student who is already enlightened cannot be enlightened anymore. So there has to be some lack of knowledge so that there is room for knowledge to develop. Okay? So Kala Ratri gives that opportunity for development and for enlightenment. Then, as it is like contrasting Kala Ratri, is the next Devi, who is Maha Gauri, or radiance, the brightness of light and knowledge, as opposed to the darkness and ignorance. So when Kala Ratri in her fierce form destroys ignorance, then Maha Gauri shines forth through enlightenment. And finally, she is referred to as Siddhi Datri. Siddhi Datri is the one who bestows or grants Siddhi, perfection. She grants fulfillment. This fulfillment that comes when we have a yearning for the Creator, when we have an extreme love for the Creator. तो जो भगवान के लिए तरस रहे हैं, उसका जो सिद्धि होती है, वह सिद्धि दात्री देती है. So she gives us this siddhi, this perfection, this completeness, this fulfillment when we are desirous of seeing Bhagwan, of experiencing Bhagwan. There is this thirst, the tarasai. You have a yearning to meet Bhagwan, to experience him. We are now going to go to certain verses of the Divya Kavach, and we will discuss this. But before I do that, I will just revise quickly. तो हम ये कवच को क्यों पढ़ते हैं? हमारे रक्षा के लिए. तो हम हर अंग को माता को सौंपते हैं. तो इसको भक्ति के साथ पढ़ने से और पूरा भाव से पढ़ने से करने से हमारा रक्षा होती है. So we will be protected if we read this kavach with complete devotion and with the right attitude, the attitude of surrender, then we will be protected. And we'll talk a little bit more about this in a few minutes. First, I'm going to focus on a few verses. So in one of the verses here, we have Dakshine Vatu Varahi Nairityang Khadgadharini Pratikyam Varuni Rakshet Vayavyam Briga Vahini. So Dakshin means in the southern direction. Who is going to protect us? Varahi Devi. I'm choosing this so that you hear some other names of Devi. So Varahi is one of those Devis. And if you listen carefully, then you will see Varaha avatar is mentioned. We know of the Varaha avatar, and here you have Varahi, energy in that Varaha avatar. In the Nairitya Kon, in the southwest direction, we have the Devi who is called Khadgadharini to protect us. We appeal to Varuni, Devi Varuni, to protect us from Pratikyam, from the west. And in the northwest, we appeal to what is described, Devi who is described as the one who rides on a deer, Mriga Vahini. So Mriga Vahini Devi हमको वायव्य कोण में रक्षा करेंगे. So like this, all the directions are mentioned. And in Hinduism, we talk about 10 directions. Besides the 8 that are commonly known, we also are protected from above and from below. Then in verse number 21, it says, Ajita Vama Parshvetu Dakshine Chaparajitah Shikhamudyotini Rakshet Uma Murni Vyavastita. So yahan Vam on the left hand side, we are protected by Ajita Devi. वाम भाग में अजिता और दक्षिण भाग में अपराजिता रक्षा करे. Aparajita refers to one who is beyond defeat, cannot be defeated. So Devi, who cannot be defeated, protects us from the right, and Ajita Devi protects us from the left. In verse 24, we read, Nasikayam Sugandhacha Uttaroshte Charchika Adhare Cha Mritakala Jivayam Cha Saraswati. So here it says that Nasika means the nostrils, that we want to be protected by Sugandha Devi and Uttaroshte Charchika Adhare Cha Mritakala Jivayam Cha Saraswati. That Saraswati Mata must protect the tongue. So all of this protection we are appealing for does not mean that we leave everything to the Devi to do. That protection comes when we make the right effort. And I'm going to talk about that shortly. Then in verse number 40, we read about the Gotra. Gotra Mindrani me rakshet, Pashun me rakshe chandike, Putran rakshen Mahalakshmir, Bharyam rakshatu Bhairavi. Gotra, protection of your Gotra. Gotra refers to the lineage. So all of us come from a particular lineage, and those lineages have names based on the rishi who started the lineage. So you may have a Gotra like Bharadwaj. So those who belong to Bharadwaj Gotra, that means they can trace their lineage back to Rishi Bharadwaj. you have Vasisht Gotra, they can trace their lineage back to Rishi Vasisht. So like that, there are various Gotras. But here we are appealing. It says, Gotra Mindrani me rakshe, that you must, oh Devi, please protect my Gotra, my lineage. Not only those who are before me, but let my lineage continue on the path of Dharma. And you not only want your lineage to be protected, it says, Pashun me raksha chandike, that even the Pashuo, the animals that I possess, must be protected. Please protect the animals. So the animals are considered to be a source of wealth for us. And if you are asking Devi Mata to protect our animals, then it would not make sense if we ourselves harm those animals. So we must protect our animals too. Then Devi Mata will assist us in protecting those animals. So besides the lineage and the animals, it says, Putran Rakshen Mahalakshmir, may our children be protected by Lakshmi Mata. And Lakshmi Mata is the bestower of all material wealth, but she is also reflects brilliance and enlightenment and light. So Lakshmi Mata, we appeal to her to protect our children. So all things that are important to us, besides the body, are asked for, we ask for protection. Why do we need to protect our children if we want to progress on the spiritual path? Because if our children are not protected, our minds will be focused fully on them, and there is no chance, or very little chance, of our spiritual progress. We'll be stuck in our attachment to the children. But once our children are taken care of, then we can easily reduce our attachment to our children. So the next part is important. Bharyam rakshatu bhairavi. Bharyam refers to a wife. So my wife too must be protected. By who? By Bhairavi. So Bhairavi Devi is a form of Kali Mata. She's also considered to be very fierce. And this Bhairavi is related to Mahadev Shivji in his Bhairava form. Okay, so Bhairavi must protect the wife. Now, in the Argala Stotra, we come across another verse about protection of the wife. It says, rather related to the wife, it says, Patnim Manoraman Dehi Manovrittanusarini Tarinim Durga Sansara Sagarasya Kulodbhavam. And this verse will tell you why it is important to have a good wife or a good husband, or to have a wife who is protected by Devi, or a husband who is protected by Devi. Because this verse that I just read, Patni Manoraman Dehi, actually all of us should read it every day, should recite it every day. Because it says, may I have a good wife who pleases my mind, or may I have a good husband who pleases my mind. So can you see how it's going to lead to a happy, calm, and unstressed married life? If your partner pleases your mind, if your wife or your husband pleases your mind. But that's not the only reason why we want protection for the wife or the husband. It says, Tarinim Durga Sansara Sagarasya Kulodbhavam, that she must assist the husband, or he must assist the wife on the path of spiritual development. So Tarinim Durga Sansaras, take us across this ocean of birth and death. So the reason for a husband or a wife in a marriage, the reason why we need to get married is so that we have an extra help to cross over this ocean of birth and death. So we are asking for protection for the wife as well. Then in verse number 42, very, this verse reminds me of an insurance company that used to use an umbrella as a symbol to show that all covering, everything is covered. So this verse tells you that Rakshahinam tuyat sthanam varjitam kavachena tu tat sarvam rakshame devi jayanti papanashini. So all those places that I didn't mention in this kavach, that we didn't talk about in this kavach, all those places too, please protect us and destroy us, destroy the sins and the evil from all those places that we haven't even mentioned. So we mentioned all of these parts of the body, but certain parts we may have missed. So we want it to be like an umbrella policy that covers all. So we are saying, whatever we haven't mentioned, even that place, you must protect us. Because you have always been victorious, and you, it says, Papanashini, you are a destroyer of sin. Then in verse 50, lots of hope for all of us here, because it says, Antariksha chara ghora dakinyascha mahabala graha bhuta pisachascha yaksha gandharva rakshasa. So even the beings who dwell in the antariksha, in the space, bhut, pret, pisach, all of these extraordinary beings, these spirits, it says that even they run away from people who have Devi's protection via this kavach. So when we recite this kavach regularly, Bhut, Pret will keep their distance from us. They won't come near us. We will be protected. So this is the importance of doing this kavach with sincerity. And finally, I want to look at verse number 55. It says, Dehante paramam sthanam yat surerapi durlabam prapnoti purusho nityam mahamaya prasadita. That those who recite this kavach before reciting the Durga Saptashati, they achieve the highest abode. When dehante, deha ke ant, when we pass on, when we leave this body, when the body comes to an end, then we achieve the highest abode, provided we do all of this with a great deal of love, sincerity, and bhakti. So I spoke about an insurance policy. So this kavach is like an insurance policy. In an insurance policy, it is actually meant to protect us in our time of need, in the time of difficulty, when there is some upheaval, when there is some damage taking place. So that insurance policy is supposed to protect us. But it will only act, it will only be effective, the policy will only be effective if we are paying our premiums regularly. So we are asking Devi Mata to be our insurance company. And we are supposed to pay premiums. What are the premiums? Regular worship to Devi Mata. But just paying the premiums is not sufficient. We have to follow the rules set by the insurance company. So who is our insurance company here? Devi Mata. And she has set rules for us to use all these various parts of the body. If we use it in accordance with those rules, then she, as the insurance company, will protect us. If we do not follow those rules, for example, if you've insured your motor car and you have an accident, and the insurance company comes to the scene to examine the vehicle and they see that your tires are plain, they will not pay out. They say, no, your tires are plain. You are not maintaining the car in good condition. So our body, we want insurance from Devi Mata. Therefore, we must maintain this body properly. Put what is wholesome and nourishing into the body, then Devi Mata will protect it. If you're taking drugs and alcohol and weakening the body, then don't expect Devi Mata to protect it. If we are using the body to cause harm to others, then don't expect Devi Mata to protect it. The insurance company will not protect you if you do not follow the rules that they have set out. There will be no payout, in other words. The consequence will be negative. So we have to make sure that we are surrendering all these parts of the body. We are giving it all to Devi, and therefore we must obey her directions. Now, in the Argala Stuti, the word Argala also means an impediment, or that which prevents us from moving towards our goal. It closes our path to reaching that goal. And reciting the Argala Stotra with conviction and with love and understanding is essential before we can receive the benefits of the Durga Saptashati. Reciting it in this form causes us to open the door that is closed, that is preventing our progress. So in this Argala Stuti, we come across a phrase that is repeated, Rupam Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Disho Jahi. And it means, give us form. Rupam means form. Give us victory, grant us fame, and destroy our enemies. So Rupam means form, or the true form. And what we need to understand here is when we say to give us form, we're not asking for a big healthy body with six-pack muscles and all of that. We want good body, strong body as well. But we are saying, may I not identify myself with this body. I am not this body. I am more than the body. My true form is not this body. My true form leaves this body when I pass away. So that's the understanding that we need to have. So our true form, our true self is different from the body. And the divine presence is in all beings. We come across this in the Bhagavad Gita. It is the soul spark supporting progress and evolution on earth. So for us to progress and evolve from this earthly sphere, that spark supports us. So the purpose of our worship and our sadhana is to get in touch with this true form and take this true form back to its original, right? So we want this, when we say Rupam Dehi, that is what we are appealing for. And with the grace of Devi, this can be accomplished. We also seek victory and glory in our divine endeavors. All good things. When we are on the path of dharma, we want to be successful. And that's what we are asking for, Jayan Dehi. And to be successful on the path of dharma, we must destroy something. We must destroy our bad habits. All things that do not allow us to progress must be destroyed. And we want Devi Mata's assistance to destroy that. So the prayer to Devi Mata in this Argala Stuti is that is for her to grant us form, victory, glory, and to destroy the enemies to our progress. Rupan Dehi, Jayan Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Disho Jahi. And together with this prayer, there needs to be a conscious and concerted effort to remove all that hinders our progress. You cannot just say, I told Devi Mata to remove all of this, it will now automatically go away. There has to be effort. We have to make that effort, right? So we need to be able to get rid of greed and lust and anger, and to replace all of those with positive qualities that allow us an understanding and close relationship with the divine. So prayer must be accompanied by proper action. When you pray for something to happen, then you must cooperate with Devi to make it happen. And that cooperation means we must act to make that prayer become a reality. And in the next few minutes, I want to round up the Kilak Stuti, the third Stuti. Kilak is actually the pivot around which everything revolves, the key, the most important component on which everything hinges is the Kilak. So that which allows an appreciation of the hidden secrets of the Durga Saptashati is referred to as the Kilak. And what is this Kilak? A condition has to be fulfilled for the recital of or listening to the Durga Saptashati for it to be effective. And what is this condition? That किस भाव से इस दुर्गा सप्तशती को करना चाहिए? With what attitude are we supposed to do this recital? The sadhak has to do more than a mere recital, not just reciting and reading, no, or not just listening to the 700 verses. She or he, the sadhaka, the one who wants to achieve, needs to feel and to believe that I am your child. When we say to Devi Mata, I am your child, we must feel that and believe it. I am your servant. I am at your command, ready to carry out your instructions. My thoughts are always dwelling in you, in your name. So this is the attitude with which we should read it. That is a condition that is required for us to experience the benefits of Durga Saptashati. We must be able to say, I give myself, my work, my wealth. Hamara sab kuch aapka hai. All my possessions is yours. So all of this is given unreservedly to the Divine Mother. And this feeling, this belief needs to be translated into action. So let's just talk very briefly about this. If we give all to Devi, in other words, everything that we own belongs to her. I'm using the word own in inverted commas because we own nothing. Everything is given to her. Everything belongs to her. The brain is hers. The hands are hers. The tongue is hers. All we are surrendering to Devi Mata. Our children we are surrendering to her. Our husband, our wife, our house, everything. Animals, women, children. So if it all belongs to her, and if we abuse those things, if you abuse the tongue, you use the tongue to do the wrong things, then we are not completely surrendered. Because we are abusing the Saraswati whom we ask to protect the tongue. When we use the tongue to do the wrong things, we are abusing Saraswati whom we ask to protect the tongue. When we abuse the women in our lives, we are abusing the Devi whom we ask to protect. Bharyam Rakshatu, that you must protect my wife. When we abuse our children, then we are insulting Devi whom we ask to protect our children. When we use our feet to kick animals, then we are abusing Devi whom we asked to protect our feet. When we cause psychological harm to those who are in our environment, who are close to us, then we are abusing the Devi who is supposed to protect our mental state, our intellect. So in chapter 2, we come across a nice description of Devi, which is that she is all-pervading. Ekastam tadabhunnari vyaptaloktatrayam tvisha. If she is all-pervading, then everything belongs to her. And if everything belongs to her, and we abuse any of the things in our environment, in our surroundings, then we are insulting her. We are abusing her. Therefore, protect women, protect our children, protect our husbands, protect our wives, protect the body, treat all of these things with utmost respect, and protect the environment and treat it with respect. Because we said the insurance policy will not apply if we do not take proper care of the environment. And you can see, we all know what is happening to us in this world now, that we've abused the environment for so long. But all is not lost. We can still recover if we start taking care of the environment. All is not lost. We can still recover if we start taking proper care and showing proper respect to the women and children and people in our lives, to the animals and all of creation. We're going to conclude here. I know there's a lot more that we can talk about, but we don't have sufficient time for all of that. We conclude here. Jai Shri Ram and Jai Shri Durga. We're going to now have the Durga Chalisa. ॐ कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ॐ मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते। Sprinkle water around the arti. Om yani kani cha papani janmantara kritani cha tani tani vinashanti pradakshina pade pade. To Visarjan and Kshama Pratna. Om sarvesham swastir bhavatu सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिना सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते अहर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मामत्वा क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। आवाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष त्वां परमेश्वर। बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। जगत जननी पार्वती माता की जय। श्री सीताराम की जय। लक्ष्मण जी की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। शिव शंकर भगवान पार्वती माता की जय। गंगा माता की जय। यमुना माता की जय। गौरी माता काली माता दुर्गा माता लक्ष्मी माता सरस्वती माता की जय। ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हर। जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम।